Hey, what's going on, Trab? Welcome to my channel. So I'm just going to hit the collective up with a reading to see what lessons your soul may be currently experiencing at this time. Because as we're growing, evolving, healing, things are going to be coming up to the surface to get healed and released. So yeah, let's just go for it and see what's popping. The first card is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So some past things from the past may be coming up at the moment. So you may be kind of reviewing the past, or things just coming up from the past. So maybe relationships or things that you've done in the past. But don't let the past define who you are, because don't let the past define who you are, because that's not who we are anymore. As you when you was doing your best at the time. Very interesting. But yeah, so you may be feeling a bit of regret at the moment, and maybe you could have done things better. Done things better. Just having a little past review and regretting something in your life at the moment. So maybe you screwed up somewhere and it's coming up to the surface to be healed, that you could have done better or tried more, you know. And we can only try our best wherever we're at. Like in the past, we're trying our best wherever we are, you know. That's how I feel on the journey. Like, as long as you're trying your best, and whatever situation you're in or was in, you was in for a reason to learn something at that time, you know. And then the next card is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So every relationship in your life serves a purpose, whether it's romantic, a friendship, or a relationship with your job, your boss, sorry. So every relationship has something to teach us. So we may be the collective, what part of the collective I'm reading, may be currently going through either healing relationships or relationships coming around to be reviewed to then get healed. If a past person comes up, you may still maybe needing a bit of healing, or something has come up to be reviewed once again. You know, like if an ex keeps popping up, there's something that needs healing there. Some of you may have a new relationship that's coming on the way. But just just having a review in relationships in general is coming up at the moment. And then you've got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So some of yous, some things or something is coming to an end. Some of you may be having an ego death, is what I'm seeing. Something's coming to an end though, but there's going to be a new beginning. So you may be kind of in the cycle of wrapping up something, or something coming to an end. But the death card doesn't mean, oh yeah, someone is actually going to die. Is something coming to an end. So you also may be being reborn, because there's death and rebirth. So if you're going through like a rough time at the moment, just be kind to yourself and be gentle, because something is ending and something new is going to begin. So just be gentle and kind to yourself wherever you're at. So this may be a job, relationship, or a friendship that may be ending, but then something new is going to come. Where one door closes, another one opens. So yeah. Then you got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, friendships are in our life for a reason, to help us grow, and just to be able to talk to someone without being judged, being able to be open and your authentic self with a friend. If you have these friendships, be grateful for them, because some people don't have these friendships. Some people can't be who they really are around their friends, some friends. Yeah, so be grateful for your friendships. Like with the death card, you may be having friendships end and new ones coming in, or you may be just growing and wanting to meet people who's kind of on your vibration, or on your vibration, and just into stuff that you're into, not these mundane conversations about things that don't matter. You may be looking for more deeper connections. The next card is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So there's a situation in your life that needs to have balance. If you're giving too much, remember to receive. If you're receiving too much, remember to give. It's about balance. So if you're working a lot, remember to rest. It's just about balance in general. Some of you, things are coming, things are in the world on an energetic level have been out of balance for a long time, but they're coming back into balance. And that's externally as well. But that was just throwing that out there. But whatever is unbalanced in your life, have a review at it, and then bring it back into balance. So if you've been working constantly, remember to give yourself time to play. If you've been working very hard, remember to give yourself time to rest, because the body needs rest also. And if you've just been overdoing it with stuff, just remember to kind of rein it in a little bit. So if you've been eating too much or drinking too much, just rein it in a bit and to find balance, because it's just about balance, man. This universe just revolves around balance. And moderation. You can do anything in moderation as well. So let's see what else is popping. The next card is regret. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Regret. This goes back to guilt. Sorry, the card is guilt. Sorry, guilt. Don't feel guilty. This goes back to the regret card as well. That's what kept popping up in my head, the regret card, but this card is actually guilt, which is weird. Don't feel guilty for whatever you've done in your past, like regretting. Don't be guilty, because whatever you've done, you had to grow and learn and understand from it. Sometimes we can feel guilty for wanting to do certain things, or if you're a parent, you may feel guilty for, I don't know, treating yourself and not your kids and stuff. But you're being called to release guilt, what no longer serves you, because them things are holding you back. And then beliefs are kind of outdated as well. So some of you may be holding on to outdated beliefs from the past that no longer serve you. So maybe I'm getting a belief of lack. So I'm not good enough, or there isn't enough to go round, which is coming up. Try to release guilt, and then things that no longer serve you. The next card is surrender. I can release my need to control. So I think this is a big lesson for everyone at this time, surrendering, because things are out of our control, everything that's going on in the world and stuff, and some things are out of our control in general. Like if you're waiting, some things are just out of our control, and sometimes we just need to literally surrender and let go, because there's literally nothing we can actually do. So you may be being called to surrender and just to let go and go with the flow at this time. Sometimes if we hold on too tight, that can cause damage. If you're holding on to a specific outcome, that doesn't. Not everything is going to work the way you want it to work. It's just life. So there may be a situation where you need to surrender and just let go and go with the flow, because it's our control or our expectations on outcomes that harm us, if that makes sense. So you're being called to surrender, or you may be going through a period of surrendering and letting go at this time. The next card is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So some of you are in denial about a certain situation. When this card comes up, I usually say about relationships as well. If you're feeling unhappy in a relationship, be honest with yourself and be true to yourself. Not lying. Oh yeah, things are gonna get better. Things are gonna get better, and hoping things will get better. Yeah, that's being in a state of denial. Or if someone says, "I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change." They're in denial and they're going to be putting you in a place of hope. So just be honest with yourself, and be true to yourself. Sometimes making the right decision can suck and is painful, but as long as you're being true and honest to yourself, that's all that matters. And then the last card is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So that just goes, that's in the same line as the surrender card. So yeah, some things are out of our control, and we can't change. Yeah, some things we can't change, and we just need to learn to accept it. Acceptance is a hard one. I've been going through that lesson for a while. Just being able to just accept what is, and that's okay to be be how it is. You know, sometimes it can hurt as well. But this one goes in with surrender, about letting go, just accepting what is, and yeah, and as long as you know you tried your best in a certain situation, that's the main thing. Maybe some of you are learning to accept who you are, is what's coming up for me. I don't know, maybe you didn't are beginning to accept yourself, I don't know, without makeup. I don't know, some people can't leave the house without makeup. So maybe you may be in learning to accept yourself without makeup. I don't know why makeup is just coming into my head. Let me pull one more. And then the next card is discipline. I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. Listen, the universe is abundant and you can manifest whatever you want into reality. All you have to do is just focus your mind on it and be disciplined, and it will manifest whatever goal you want to achieve. If you're disciplined, there's nothing stopping you from obtaining that goal. Some of you may be practicing discipline, or need to be more and get more disciplined with yourself. So maybe that's maybe addictions or something that's coming up. Being more disciplined and moderation. It's really weird. Yeah, that's all that's coming up at this time anyway. But yeah, that's the reading, guys. If you feel the reading resonated, hit the comments and let me know. I don't know, because the energy is just feeling really weird, and like the messages ain't as coming out a bit distorted for some reason. Like, yeah, I don't know, trying to tune in is a bit like, it's like a bit fuzzy at the moment. I don't know why. So that's why I may be coming out a bit stuttery or whatever, or not clear. So yeah. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good day, because the sun's coming out in England, so we've got to go try to catch some of them rays. But peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.